Hello there and welcome back to another video here on Pretty Functional Plans. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Christina and I am absolutely thrilled that you decided to stop by. I am going to be setting up my March budget calendar in my Happy Planner in this video, so if you are interested in seeing that, keep on watching. Alright folks, so first things first, definitely want to give a little apology for my lack of videos in the month of February. I definitely had intentions to, really get a good consistent flow of videos out in the month of February. However, I had so many different things come up and things were just kind of all over the place. So in the month of February, and I really needed to figure out and make sure I took the time to figure out those other areas as opposed to put time into planning, since things were just changing so much. Things are still kind of in an upheaval right now, and I'm trying to figure out a few different things still, but it's all right. It's definitely getting figured out, and that means hopefully I can do my weekly plan with me is in the month of March is what my goal is. So all that being said, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you who are subscribed here, and I will be getting caught up on all of my comments that I have on here that I haven't had the opportunity to respond to. Thank you all so much for your amazing comments and for being here, and hopefully everything is gonna be sorted out here very soon, because you know what, I'm a planner, and that means I really don't like when there are so many different things that I need to figure out and decide on, for everything from jobs to, where I live to, all sorts of things, so many different things, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to, apologize for that, for not being able to get out as many videos as I wanted to in the month of February. So let's jump into doing this March calendar setup. I use a classic Happy Planner, as you see here in front of me. I seriously love this cover and the colors, like the green and the gold, and it's so pretty. I love this planner. So it's absolutely perfect for using for my budget. So I'm gonna jump right into this. Alright, so we are all set and ready to go. I've got these calendar pages out of my planner just to make it a little bit easier to set this up. And let me show you what I'm going to be using to set this up. So I have some monthly and annual stickers here that I'm going to be using. I also have my budgeting calendar summaries that I like to use on the side panel here. I also have bill due stickers that I will be using to lay out all of my bills for the month. Then these are new. I have these payday stickers that I'm going to use for my paychecks for the month. And then finally I have my Succulents kit. This is a monthly classic Happy Planner kit that I designed, and that I'm going to be using for my March setup for my my Happy Planner. I thought about using a kit, a crystals kit, because in let me show you. For my cash envelopes for the month, I went with my crystals kit for the cash envelopes. So I was tempted to also use this kit for my stickers for this planner for the month of March. But I decided that because this has all this green in here already, this one would just feel better in this planner. So, and because of the pink and this you know, bluey color, like it ties in with the crystals. And each of the kits that I designed for the month kind of, you know, do tie in that way. So I think that's pretty cool. We'll work with it. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is go ahead and lay down my header stickers for the month of March, and I'm just going to get these on here. Alright, so headers are all on, and I think that that looks so good. It just blends in with the green background like so nicely on here already. So I really do like how that turned out. Now, I talked about this in my last budget setup video, but if you haven't seen that, or if you just don't quite recall, I had mentioned changing my calendar so that it actually matches my budgeting weeks. So in my budget, I budget from Saturday through Sunday, and I was thinking about changing my calendar to go from Saturday through Sunday, and I am actually going to go ahead and try that out for the month of March and see how that goes. Because I think that that is one of the many perks of using stickers in a planner, is being able to customize it exactly how you need or want it to be for whatever month it is that you are in. So I'm gonna give that a try and see how I like it for the month of March. I'm thinking I'm gonna like it a lot because it's gonna make a lot more sense for the purpose of, you know, how I use my happy planner to kind of summarize my budget on a monthly, weekly, you know, daily basis. So yeah, I think that it's going to, you know, work out really well. So I'm definitely excited to see how it goes. So I'm just putting here at the bottom like a thin washi that that does fit along here down at the bottom, and I'm just laying that down just to help tie in the design more throughout the page. Okay, just like that. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and lay down my days of the week, starting with Saturday as the first day of my week. Alright, so Saturday through Friday, that is super cool. So next I'm just going to go ahead and get my date covers down so that those are good to go. So I actually started with my my month on, let's see, my March starts September 27th, so that is the start of March. So this is going to be 27, 28, this will be March 1st right here, so I'll have to figure out what to do like with these two, because of course I don't have date dots for that. So I'll figure out kind of how to have those dates there. For the month, I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna make like a sheet of like a whole bunch of different date dots on there, and you know, kind of have that as a sheet that I can use, and I'll probably just make it gray or something that's like super neutral and can match pretty much any kit. So like maybe a gray or a beige or something like that. And you know, I'll put 27 and 28 here, and then April 1st and April 2nd here. So I'll just update that, unfortunately not on this video, but that is what I'm going to do. So what I want to do now is I'm going to actually lay down my week numbers, because I like to just be able to very clearly see like what my weeks are for the month while I'm budgeting and, you know, checking in my budget and all of that jazz. And then I am going to have a week 5 for the month of March, which starts here on, okay, well, that one doesn't want to peel. That starts here on the 27th of March. That's going to be my March week number 5. And that's what I love about like making sure to look at the weeks ahead of time, because then you know like what you need to do and like how much money you need to set aside, you know, for that extra week if you get paid like, you know, like once a month or, you know, semi-monthly or something like that. You know, you know that you have that extra week that you have to consider, and things like that. So that is that so far. So those are, that's my calendar from Saturday to Friday and all of my weeks for my budget. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is just jump right into laying down my bills. I'm just going to put these down and I'm going to write in the amounts like when they actually clear my account, or when I actually like go in to submit to pay them. Because with some of my bills, you know, they came out a little bit different, like with Netflix and stuff like that. So I just want to, you know, make sure that it's going to reflect an accurate amount. So I'm going to hold off just a little bit on, you know, usually I would put in the ones that are like pretty much like a flat rate, that are always the same, but I am not going to do that for this month. So I'm just going to lay out these bill stickers, not in any particular order of the color or anything. I'm just going to kind of randomly assort the colors in here, and go like that. So I have 2 here for the month, for the date of the 1st, and that's going to be my apple. Apple actually is probably one that I can still write in because, you know, I choose to put aside $80 a month for that, so I can go ahead and write that one in for sure. But some of these other ones change or don't go through, and, you know, I just want to use the month of March to really see, you know, what changes. Like if there have been some subtle increases on some of these, then it'll be a good month to be able to document that, to know what to put for moving forward. So then next on the 5th, I will put my rent being due, as well as my water bill. So I'll put this color, but then I'll also use another brown one to break up all that blue-green over here. Oop. Alright, so we'll do rent. I do know the price of my rent. I guess I could put that on there as well. So for the month of March, I will be charged a month-to-month rate, so it's a couple $100s more than I usually pay for my rent. And then I also have water due the same day, so I'll just put that there and fill in the amount once I pay it. Okay, so then next I have the 10th. Let's use a green one for the 10th. And I'm also going to have the 11th and 2 on the 12th. So the 11th, I'll do this blue color. And then 2 on the 12th. Trying to think what color to do. I'm just gonna do a green on green and see how that looks. Okay, so the 10th is my Spectrum. That's cable, internet, and a land phone that I do not use at all. And I am actually planning on this month, you know, actually getting rid of the cable and the phone and just having internet. So I'm super excited to see what that does to my bill come April. So then on the 11th is my electric bill. The 12th I have Canva and a Busch Gardens payment. Okay, and then next I have the 14th, which will be a Netflix bill. So let's do this one. And then I also have the 15th, which is another Busch Gardens bill. And I will do this color. Okay, so Netflix for in January they said that in February my bill would increase to like just like $1 or so more, which is fine, but then the amount that came out of my bank account was actually even $1 more than that. So you know, I definitely just want to see like what the actual price is so that I can budget for it moving forward, because you know, we're trying to plan and organize here. So if they just say one thing and charge another, that don't work for planning and organizing. Now does it? So next I have on the 18th, I have Squarespace. So I will do, what color was I gonna do again? I think pink would be good. Yeah, I'll do pink. And that was the 18th. And then also on the 19th, I have my personal bill that I'm taking care of. And I do not share the details of that, this bill in particular, just for privacy reasons. I don't share that here or on my budgeting channel either. So this is Squarespace. And Squarespace is always the same, so I can write that one in, which is $46. And then my personal bill, I will put, you know, the amount once I pay it, so that it's the exact amount. And then, let's see, T-Mobile is on the 22nd here, and this side needs some green. So I'm going to put a green one. The 22nd, I'll do T-Mobile here. And then next is the 25th. I have car insurance. See, I don't know if you guys can see this fly that just got in here and is flying around, really bothering me right now. Okay. So the 25th is car insurance, and let's go with this color to close it out. Gosh, it's like trying to eat me. Alright, so there we go. And this is car insurance. So those are all of my bills for the month. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. No, those all look correct. So that's that in terms of bills. I will go ahead and use my new payday stickers to lay out my paydays on here. So in the month of March, I have part of some of the confusion and just craziness in February was actually making a decision to transition to another contract for like my part-time income. So I have for the month of March, I'll have February, and then this new contract is actually paid on a weekly basis. So I will lay out like a payday sticker for every day for the month of March. So I'm gonna go ahead, or yeah, every Friday. Oh, these are Fridays, that's right. So I want to get these laid out, and let me see if it'll fit up here. It will, kind of. So I'll do, I'd rather it be at the bottom. And then, you know, I would put it for like each one, but since I have like so many bills that are apparently due on Fridays, Friday this month, then I'm just gonna do one sticker and fill in how much it was for each of them if it's a day that I get paid by both. Okay, so I'll do that for this one. Let me move these ones up a little bit. So this is April 2nd, and it is also a payday, so I will mark it, but I am not going to be counting that income as part of March. It's going to be counted as part of April, more than likely. But since, you know, I do budget from, you know, the first paycheck of the month until the next paycheck of the next month, so that means that this would technically start April from an income standpoint. And then on the 3rd is when the actual budget would start for that month. So even though it's going to show up here on my March calendar, it's income that's going to be counted for April as my net income for April, if that makes sense. So that is this, and I'm going to do that to help you see it a little bit better. So those are my paydays here that I want to make sure are recorded. And then what I want to do is go ahead and fill out my side here. So I have a couple of different options. I can do my top priorities here, like I used that for February. Or I think what I'd rather do is just use like this month script, and I'm gonna see these boxes, like these decorative boxes are like really supposed to be for a day, you know, here, like to cover up a full day if you have something special going on. I do have a few birthdays for the month of March, but I'm just not gonna put them in decorative boxes. I notated those on my my life planner. So instead what I'm going to do is maybe use this to cover up the rest of this stuff, but then also to put the title for this section over here. I'm trying to decide if I feel like this is not the right one or if I should use like one of these. I like this because it's blank in the middle, but this would be nice for a little bit more color. Nah, I'm just gonna go with this one. And then we can bring in more color other ways. So I'll do that, and then I'm gonna put my script here that says this month. And this is where like I'll put like my summaries of like what I'm working on, like for debt and my sinking funds and all of that stuff. So this month, and I like that. That's very cute. Zoom you in so you can see that a little better. Okay, so then I will use this for my side panel. So this is just like a bunch of just neutral colored budgeting calendar summaries. That's where I got the this month from, was from a previous one. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill these in over here. I'm going to still use like one of these guys just as like a separation here. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and start with my top 3 goals box. So this just has like a number of different boxes on here. Top 3 goals, sinking funds, savings challenges, debt payoff, and some blank ones. So I'm going to start with my top 3 goals and put those on here. Those are my top 3 goals. And then I'm going to put my sinking funds table here. Okay, and then what I'll do next, I think I'll do debt payoff. I don't need this full box for debt payoff. I think last time I cut it as well. So I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 of these boxes. And then I can list out my debts there, and then I did like that last time. I also put like a to-do section here, kind of broke it up a little bit. So I'm going to use the blue color for that, or no, I'm not. I'm going to use the pink color because there's kind of enough of that blue color. I'll put that there, and then I'm just going to grab this pink checkbox. Okay, and then I am also going to put my savings challenges here so that I know which ones I am working on. And I'll just put these down here. Okay. And then I just have like a blank space here. Maybe I can just fill it with this gray, just so that it's not looking so weird. Yeah, might as well. And then maybe I'll just like write the word like results or intention or something like that, like, and use it kind of as like a message box, like it's supposed to be there, you know? Okay, this fly has returned. Sorry guys, if you keep on seeing me go like kind of weird and go like this, then it's because I'm trying to get rid of a fly that snuck in here. Okay, so that looks really good, and then I just want to put like some color over here on like the headers, so that they're easier to see. So, what colors? Let me grab, I'm gonna grab my mild liners. I'll do this set because it's bound to have more of a color that's gonna match. So let's see. So this can be like a pink color, would be nice. So which pink color is the question? That's too bright. I don't have like a pale pink color because that would be really good to use. I guess I can use like this purpley color. Comes out rather purpley, but that's okay because it would kind of match like that little bit of purple and that like a little bit of purple on the edge there. So I'm gonna use that for this one, the goals. It's like a purple pink, so it's like perfect. Really, like this fly is now back and ready to attack. Hey, you. No, no. Go back outside where you belong. I have nothing for you here, okay? Little fly. Alright, so just want to color in that, and that looks good. That works. And then I need, what, 3 more colors? So definitely like a green color would work just fine. I don't want to use a green color there though, because that'll just feel like it's blending in too much. So it could be, and what kind of green is the question? Let's do this blue color that I have here. I think this will be too bright though, hold on. Yeah, that's much too bright. I have this blue color, and then, you know what, this green, like yellow green, wouldn't be bad either. Okay, so I'll do, you know what, I'm gonna do gray to help tie in this gray so it's just not like some random splotch of gray. So this is gonna be gray, and a lot of times I use gray as the color of sinking funds, like for recording transactions and stuff, or for like totaling up spending. So that actually works really well, so we'll do gray. And then I'll do this blue color for debt payoff here. Well, do I like that though? Yeah, that's fine. So that'll be this blue color. Okay, and then last but definitely not least are the savings challenges down here, and I can use, I have like this hunter's green color I guess I could use, or there's like a bright like limeish green. Let me see. That or this. Yeah, I'll go with like the hunter's green color. And that's savings challenge, and that makes sense, you know, saving money, green, all that stuff. So that works. Okay, friends, little fly friends, let's not keep bothering people. Okay, so that is that. So those have been colored in and they are ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and list out my savings challenges down here. And I'm doing my typical annual savings challenges, which is, you know, my keep the change, groceries 52, what was the other one again? Oh, cash sweep. And then I'm also doing my March challenge, which is called Latte Charms, and I'm loving it so far. Because today is March the 2nd as I'm setting this up, full disclosure. You know, I am actually recording this today. And then I am also just doing a random $5 bill challenge. And this is anytime I get like a $5 bill back as change, I am like saving it in the savings challenge. And the reason is I put these printable cash envelopes for free on my free resource library for my my budgeting channel, and so I wanted to use it too, and I was like, well, I might as well like do a little additional savings challenge with that. So that's what I'm doing, and it's been working really well so far. So that is that, and then down here with my little makeshift motivation, I'm gonna write, I'll write intention, and I'm just gonna write it like in caps, because that is definitely my theme slash mantra for 2021 in my budget, but other areas of life as well, but you know, especially when it comes to my money and achieving some results with that. So that is that. I will go ahead and list out on here my debts that I'm going to be working on this month. And here, you know, I can record what the balance is that I started with for this month and what it ended with. And it's just such an easy way, like when you're flipping through your planner, to be able to see, you know, what's going on. I use my Happy Planner essentially to summarize my months. Because on my budgeting sheets and things like that, like those are the details of the month. So if I'm flipping through my Happy Planner, I can see at a high level, okay, what happened every single month, what happened every week. But then when I go to my budgeting sheets, that provides the details and all of the explanation as to like what happened with my money. So that's why I do it, you know, the way that I do it. And then I might do a video just showing like how it is I use the weekly pages in my Happy Planner as well for my budget. You know, just to show as like an idea if you guys are looking for some ideas on how to you know, how to set up your Happy Planner to help you with your budget. So now for my sinking funds, I'm just going to list out all of my sinking funds here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that is correct. Okay. And then here, you know, starting balance, ending balance. So I would be able to see like just net what happened with my sinking funds, so that it's really easy to just at a glance see what I have available in my sinking funds. But hopefully, you know, since these are sinking funds, it's, you know, they're going up more and more. So then my top 3 goals for the month, and you know, I'm not 1000% positive what I should put here as my top 3 goals. I know that like my saving challenges are, you know, for sure, like my savings slash, you know, just savings challenges are, you know, 3 of the goals. But in terms of the other 2, like I'm kind of torn because I want to, you know, reduce bills. That's one of my my goals. And you know, I also have my moving fund as a goal, but just because of some of the changes that have occurred in February and coming into this month, that might be getting deprioritized a bit. So I will put my goal number 2 as reduce bills. And then my third goal is going to be, see, in that one I'm torn as well because, you know, I have my vacation fund that I need to finish building out, and then I also have like, you know, emergency fund to build out more. I also have a new car fund, which is actually something that I haven't talked about on my budgeting channel as of yet, but that is definitely something that I want to start prioritizing, you know, because, you know, it's definitely time for me to get myself a new vehicle. So I'm gonna put vacation because I feel like if I can knock out vacation, that would be really awesome. And, you know, go from there. Okay, so that is that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put here, let me see if I can find a script sticker, and that'll just be like my overall to-do list for the month. Just gonna be to do right over this. And then that's perfect. And then I'm thinking about putting important right here. Should I put this important? Or should I just leave that blank? I think I'll just leave it blank. Okay, so then I also do want to notate on here, doing my mid-month review. I have not been doing my mid-month reviews, and that needs to stop. I need to start doing these regularly again. Oh, look at all my things are incorrect. Not that I really care about them being on here anyway, but like it's just, you know, the 16th is not St. Patrick's Day, so I have to figure out like a workaround to get rid of those. Probably just white it out or something. I don't know. But anywho, my mid-month review, I need to get back on track with doing these on a monthly basis. So this is a Friday of pay. So that means that these are 2 paydays here. A good day to do that mid-month review would probably be Wednesday the 17th then. So I'm going to mark this off as something to do this month. And I'm also going to list it over here as a to-do. So that I make sure to get that done. So mid-month review. And then let me go ahead and add my date, my month and my year up there. So I'll use these, and I did make these bigger because they just look so much better when they're bigger up there. So this, I'll put March over here. And I will do, oh, well, I'm not going to find it on there now, am I? I'm like, I can't find what I'm looking for because that's just not the right thing to be looking at. I'll just use these 2021 stickers. And that's that, March 2021. Yay, looking good. So then I think the next thing that I can do is also put on here to log my expenses. So I log expenses like in my expense tracker on a daily basis. I make sure to log all of those. But there's also like just going back and reviewing the previous week, which is something that I do in my happy planner, and listing out like my spending for the week, using like little like expense tracking stickers, and so I can just list that as a function, because that's something that I'll do either on Saturday or a Sunday for the previous week. So I'll put them on Sundays because sometimes I do it on Sunday morning, sometimes it's on a Saturday morning. It just kind of depends on what else I have going on. But I'm going to put them for Sundays. Alright, and that's that. That is all set and ready to go. In February, I actually already also challenged myself to do some no spend days. So like, look, Tuesdays I have like literally nothing going on. So I could definitely challenge myself to some no spend days, you know, here as well, especially on Tuesdays. But I did not make themed no spend stickers to go with this month as of yet. So I don't know, maybe I'll just write it on there or something. I don't know, maybe I'll do that later on. But this is essentially, you know, done. This is all I needed to do with my budget setup, and I'm definitely pleased with how it turned out, and I'm even more pleased with the function of it, because it really is super duper helpful to have this kind of summary, high level of my budget in my happy planner and all of the details in my budgeting binder. So that is that. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Do you currently set up your budget in a happy planner, or in a planner like this, or you know, what is it that you currently do with your budget? Leave me a comment down below, because I definitely like, you know, hearing about how other folks set their budgets up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, you know, it's about that time to go ahead and subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell, yeah? So that you don't miss out on future videos, okay? So that being said, I'm gonna close out this video, but I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!